Now the lock is really just nothing more than sculpting metal, similar to what we did earlier with the compass. The only difference is that I'll be putting in a little bit of a decorative trim, but what I'm going to do is just get all of these prepared off screen, and I'll work those up and then come back, because I'm going to do nothing more than what I've already done. No sense in you watching me do that. The way I've created the polish of the bones or anything I've done in the compass is basically what I'm doing to the metal preparation first, and then I'll show you how I add all the finite detail at the end. So I've roughed in the detail on both the front of the lock and on the top of the lock. I did it very quickly, so I'll show you now in further detail how I finished this off. Since I'm on the middle part of the lock, I'll just focus on that for now. So I'm going to isolate that. What I want to do is increase my division level because I'm too low right now, but that was again just roughing it out. So I'll divide that up to a 7. Okay. And now I have most of the detail where I want it to be. I'm just going to lower my intensity setting and once again go over the same areas to refine them a little bit more. Maybe I'll get a little bit fancy with the decoration. Same on the front here. Just have fun with it. You're mostly just creating the letter S. That's really all that there is to it. So I'm quite happy with that. But now to take this to the final, there's two things I need to do. First is I just need to hit it with a very rough smooth. So let me do that first. Whoops. That will just soften some of the areas, because we're actually going to be using the Mech A cut to detail out the metal. So unlike some of the other areas where I wanted that heavy texture, I don't want that now. Alright, so I'm going to switch back over to the Mech A and carve in. Now you are going to have to be very careful in how you do this, because it is challenging. It's very difficult pulling these lines on a curve like that. You also want to make sure you have the right setting. Alright, so I'm just going to take my time here and go slow and pull that, and I'll probably stop here. I don't want to push my luck. I'll do this one. Not happy with the way that cut in, so I'm going to do it again. Make sure I get all the way out there. There we go. Come all the way around and into that circle. Alright. Bring this one a little bit up more. Great. Now come around here and define that area. Can even define a smaller area on the inside. So you can see this is a lot of fun working with this brush. I have a choice to make here. I can either keep my scroll work flat the way it is, or semi-rounded, or I can actually make it chiseled. So because I've already carved down and created the crease, I can actually now come up on top and just put this right down the center. You'll notice that there's some stretching. That's common working with the Mech A, but if you just hit it lightly with a smooth, that really softens it and makes it all go away. So that looks good. Why not? We'll hit this here. Let's take a look at that from a distance. That looks nice. So we just have the sides here. I forgot to do the sides. Okay, so we're going to cut in first, obviously. Once again, soften the edges. And now let's figure out how are we going to attack this one. I think what we'll do is keep this one simple. We'll come around in a circular pattern. And there we go. Now I have all of the detail on that part of the lock, and I can move on to the detailing of the top portion.